So this is the taut line hitch that from my last video, but I figure I'll show it again. Go around the tree, go 2 on the inside. Maybe. And then 1 on the outside. Tighten it down. Okay. Sweet deal. Ding, ding, ding.
Should stick these up.
Yeah, that's what we will, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to make some holes or tie them out a little bit. But I'll make,
When you get the heat coming in.
yeah.
Yep. But what makes it better when we walk back down there,
Yeah.
we'll be like on our way to do something. Makes it better.
Alright, so made my own steak, as you guys just saw. Now what I'm going to do is I drive that into the ground, and then I'm going to just use the paracord that I used to tie up my tarp itself, because it already has the loop on it. So I can just put that through the loop on the tarp and tie it down that way. It'll be a lot quicker and easier. Get the general idea of where I want to go with this. end right there goes through the tarp. Running end goes on the other side. Tighten that down and tie it off. A couple quick overhand knots. Simple and easy. Well, I like it. Even when you're in the woods, sometimes you still find nails. So we got this big nail here. It might have been used for some of the steps they build and stuff around here. It was just laying on the ground. And because we're near so many roots on the back end of this and the shape of the fireplace, the nail will probably sneak past the roots a little bit better. it's crooked, so the grain is not running with me. There we go. Now, a little bit more. Hard, very hard one. And use those curls as tinder as well. Yep. We're here right now. Use that bark, using the bark to just catch the shavings in.
Opening up a bit ski.
Catch these. Just want to see some of these shavings on the camera. That's still some very hard wood. That's why I want that, what it's called a Scandi grind knife. The one I was talking about has a higher grind up here. It's easier to make those shavings with. This one I just have such a small bevel, it's hard to get the right angle. Harder, not impossible, just harder.
Been a horsefly in your sleeping bag for like 30 minutes.
Thanks, man.
He likes it, it's comfy. Spider.
Yeah.
Hello viewers, what you're doing. Hi viewers.
Let's try to do a little less talking, but why not?
I'm a little insulted.
So I've got just out of shot here, but we've got birch bark. We've got our curls that you saw me making earlier. a couple of smaller sticks, and then we've got really tiny twigs. We've got like a pencil thickness, then we got a thumb thickness, and then we got like a wrist almost, and then we got some rounds that we'll be ready for. But once we get to the wrist thickness there, it'll be slowed down and we'll have time to grab other stuff. But these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these first 5, 6 stages are where we got to move the quickest. So right now I'm roughing up this birch bark so it's nice and thin and it'll accept the spark easier. This is white birch. Yellow birch tends to be a lot more thin naturally. But with a white birch, that's how it would be, and then you actually just peel it in layers like that. And now it's super thin, and then you can just really kind of mush it around in your hands a little bit there, and it's a lot more ready to take, accept the flame, accept the spark.
You keep that piece of bark underneath it while you put it up there?
I'm gonna pick this piece up. The bark is just so it's a solid ground, something solid to be on.
Okay, just don't want that to drop through there. We're gonna lose it, so hopefully not.
Is it still in? Still in frame?
Let's move it a little bit. I can feel the heat coming off that, even though it's just a tinder.
So now that we got the birch bark going and the curls going, we'll grab our little twigs and we can just lay them right on top. There's enough airflow now that you don't have to worry too much about, kind of putting it out. Now that that's going up quite a bit, we'll grab some of these, and again we can just lay it right across. Once that starts to catch, then we can add a little bit more and a little bit more. Twigs are a little wet, smoky.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's going.
Take some more of those tiny ones.
Yeah. It's going pretty good right now.
Too bad. It does have some pretty good airflow underneath it.
And I just kind of cross them over to alternate like that. Keeps that airflow going. Woo!
Fly away. Still on stake watch.
Still on stick. I honestly sometimes find it a little bit easier to start a fire this way. I know it's, you're going crazy on a flint or whatever, but or magnesium stick. But doing these stages is more what it's about, is having your gradually growing in size. It goes right up every time. This is fairly wet stuff. It has been raining most of the week prior, so some of the stuff is wet. We got a lot of good dead twigs that were not wet. But some of the stuff is a little damp, so we split it all down. It makes it pretty easy. And once we really start to get it going, we'll spread it out across the bottom here, and we'll start that really long fire, get a lot of heat coming back right into the tarp.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. That's gross. Hot.
I would say nice.
Very nice. That's good success. Try to start spreading it out a little bit now. Well, folks, we are mostly settled in camp now. We're sitting under the tarp. We are getting some coals going on the fire so we can eat some dinner. And we're tired, so
A little bit.
So I think we decided we're gonna do a beer now. We actually have all our beer and our other surprise to finish tonight, and all our firewood to finish because we decided we're gonna leave tomorrow afternoon instead of Sunday because it is supposed to downpour on Sunday. And if we were just gonna be under the tarp all day, no big deal. But we don't want to hike out in rain. It's not gonna be fun. The trail's not hard, but there's already a lot of washout on the trails, and we don't want even more washout while we're trying to walk down and get all muddy and then have to drive 2.5 hours home wet and muddy. So we're going to make the decision to go home tomorrow instead. So we're going to enjoy what we have tonight. We're going to eat a bunch of food. We're going to have a big breakfast tomorrow. And I think that's it. Yeah. So let's get into the beer talk. This is the beer time. My fun beer time. So, as you guys know, in my last video I did a Maine beer. I did the Chaga Stout from Lone Pine Brewing Company. This time I am going to be doing a Dirigo Baltic Porter. It is from the state of Maine. It is from Biddeford, Maine. On the top it actually says, it shows how to pronounce it right on top, which is fun. So Dirigo said Dirigo. It says, Maine state motto, I lead or I direct. So I'm going to read the description on the back for you guys. And this is an 8.2% porter. I'm excited. So I'm going to read this first so Scott can read his and we can have a taste. Our handcrafted dark lager bears a rich international history. Cozy up with this smooth original recipe and enjoy notes of plum, dark chocolate, fig, and roasted coffee. Bold and strong with a clean finish. We've been it says store cold, serve fresh. We store cold on ice for the last 3 hours, so she's nice and cold.
Oh yeah.
And again, it's
Unexpected ice. For sure.
Yeah, unexpected snow. It's brewed and canned in Biddeford, Maine, by Dirigo Brewing Company. Cool. What do you got, Scott?
Actually, I have a beer that's made in Westbrook, Maine. It's made at Mass Landing Brewing Company. It's actually a pretty cool place to go. I did visit it last year. I think they were just opening, and it's a great place. You can taste out a bunch of beers, and they got cornhole right there inside, so you can play and have some fun while you're tasting some good beers. I have never tried this one before. It's called Gunner's Daughter. It's a milk stout, and what we've got on here,
Show the good people
it's a
to
pretty,
live.
yeah,
Show the good people to live.
yeah, there we go. Mass Landing. It's a pretty cool can. It's like some floral arrangements in gold around a black can. So it's called Gunner's Daughter's Milk Stout. It's a pretty short description. It's a beautifully aromatic milk stout with bold flavors of peanut butter, coffee, and dark chocolate. It sounds very good. I can't wait to try it. It's a little less alcohol content that you might think a stout or a porter or something like that might be. It is 5.5%. It's not bad. We got a 16 ouncer here. Can't wait to crack into it. So
I want to show the label. I want to show you guys the label.
Let's zoom in.
It's a sweet label here. So
Yeah, get up close there.
there's the Mass Landing Brewing Company, Gunner's Udder Milk Stout, and there's the pretty cool design on the can. It's actually really sweet. I like that design a lot. I want just the can, man.
She might keep it.
Mr. Can Man.
Let's not crush that one.
Mr. Can Man, bring me a beer. Bring me the sweetest that I've ever had. Oh, mister.
That was pretty good.
Alright, you ready? Crack that at the same time.
You still filming?
Yeah. Smell mine first. Ooh, it smells nice. Oh, man. Cheers, man. Oh my god, that's very peanut buttery. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do a cheers.
Cheers without the saying.
Cheers, ladies and gents.
That's got a lot of hint of peanut butter in it, actually. That's very good.
Mine, for being an 8.2%, it is not overpowering. I mean, I love big porters anyway, but it's
Sure.
not an overpowering porter at all. It is definitely bold and strong with a clean finish. That is very good. Oh my god, that's good. Whew. That is good. I'm gonna have that again.
Let's switch it up. You're gonna like that.
It smells like Reese's Pops almost.
It does.
Like a nice bowl of Reese's
Nice
Puffs in the
bowl of
morning.
Reese's Puffs and milk and
Oh, yeah, you can even. It's almost like it is in milk. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh,
I know.
that is so good. Wow, that is good. That is good.
Oh yeah, it's pretty thick. I
Yeah.
like it.
It's thick but smooth.
It's very
like
thick, very
that was-
thick and smooth at the same
that
time.
was
Yeah,
so smooth.
absolutely.
Beer.
Good little trade.
Oh, that was good. Those are a good decision. Very good decision. Oh, so good.
And would you like to tell the viewers where we picked up these from?
Oh, good call. Thank you for reminding me. So,
Absolutely.
as I told you guys in my last video, I live in Kittery, Maine, and just recently, I believe a gentleman about our age, I think, he's the only one I ever see there, about our age, probably a little bit older, right next to the Kittery Trading Post for all you local viewers. He opened up a very small, kind of craft beer store. It's called Spruce Creek Provisions. It's this awesome little shop. The guy knows I guarantee he's tried every beer in that store. He knows his
Probably.
beer. He's always helpful. He knows his stuff. You say, "Oh, I'm looking for a porter." He goes, "Oh, we got this, and this, and this." And the first time I went in there, I told him I'm going camping. I'm looking for more cans. So he referred a lot of different cans for me, and to take with camping because it's better than glass.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah.
He did a great job talking about different beers.
Yeah. It's a good gig. It's a nice little place. It's a small place. He's got a good mix of warm, and he does have a small variety of the warm
good.
stuff, cold too. So it's a great place. Spruce Creek Provisions. I want more people to visit there. It's a great little place. It's new, but it's a great little place. It's got some great beers. So good.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers again, ladies and gents.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's so hard to just savor it. It's so hard to want to just savor it, man.
But I want to keep drinking.
Just want to drink it.
Want to.
I want to.